NWA had everything a group needs to be successful. They had attitude, controversy, and lyrics. NWA had several writers like MC Ren and the D.O.C, but one member had the pen that made it hit harder. Ice Cube's pen game on Straight Outta Compton was top tier. He's officially credited with writing 8 songs on the album, including 2 of the most important tracks in hip-hop history, Straight Outta Compton and F the Police. One of the most underrated examples of Cube's writing that shows his penmanship is Gangsta Gangsta. Cube raps 3 full verses painting vivid scenes over a funky West Coast beat before Eazy E closes the track. When you listen to it, it feels like you're there in South Central Los Angeles. That level of detail and realism came from Cube's writing, with Dr. Dre handling all the production on the album. Cube's lyrics turned Straight Outta Compton into a classic. The album would sell over 1 million copies worldwide. It turned NWA into superstars. But before NWA, Ice Cube was already sharpening his pen. He was a part of his own rap group called CIA, short for Crew in Action. He started this with Jinx and KD. Their 1987 project showed Beastie Boys' influence with songs like My Posse and Illegal. Early in the rap game, Cube was still finding his voice. His style would develop when NWA was formed. Straight Outta Compton's success was a group effort, but the lyrics amplified its impact. F the Police, written by Cube and MC Ren, was an explosive song. The song was banned from the radio and made them a target by the police. They gave us a peek into what living in South Central Los Angeles was like in the 1980s. Fast forward to 1989 at NW's peak, and Cube leaves over money issues. By 1990, Cube starts his own thing, working on his new album called America's Most Wanted. Dr. Dre wanted to produce Cube's album, but couldn't because of label issues, so he went over to New York and linked with the Bomb Squad. He arrived with notebooks full of rhymes. These were supposed to be on future NWA projects, but because of the breakup, he kept it for himself. He showed his versatility as a writer. He switched it up with his album, rapping about racism and poverty. Tracks like You Can't Fade Me and Who's the Mac proved that Cube didn't need a group to make impactful music. With their main writer gone, NWA kept releasing projects without him. MC Ren and the D.O.C replaced him as the main writers of the group. The 1990 EP, 100 Miles and Running, showed that their sounds evolved and took shots on Cube on a few records. That year, they started working on their second album the same year, Alpha Zaggin. Production-wise, Dr. Dre leveled up with the last album, but lyrically, Ice Cube's absence was felt. After the second album, NWA disbanded in 1991. On this album, they went all out with the Ice Cube diss. Eazy E, MC Ren, and the D.O.C took turns going after Cube on this record. They called him unoriginal, calling him a carbon copy of the group. These guys did not hold back. They really wanted all the smoke from Cube. After NWA dissed Ice Cube on 100 Miles and Running and Alpha Zaggin, Cube responded with one of the most devastating diss tracks in hip-hop history, No Vaseline. Unlike most diss tracks, Cube didn't rely on catchy hooks or radio appeal. He went all out. Bar for bar, he went after each member of NWA, Dr. Dre, Eazy E, and even Jerry Heller. 30 years later, and people still talk about how No Vaseline is one of the best diss tracks of all time. It proves something important. Ice Cube didn't just write for NWA, he was lyrically ahead of them. After the record dropped, the debate was over who was the best lyrically. Ice Cube's influence goes far beyond NWA. He helped define gangster rap lyricism, not just talking about the streets, but explaining the system behind them. His writing influenced artists like Tupac, Kendrick Lamar, and countless West Coast rappers who value storytelling over trends. Cube showed that a gangster rapper could be political, confrontational, intelligent, and commercially successful. Before Cube, gangster rap was raw. After Cube, it was intentional. The birth of NWA brought a whole new sound for the West Coast rap. They took over the rap game with the reality raps, and the man behind those rhymes was Ice Cube, the rapper whose pen game was on another level.